Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do y'all week reading. I hope y'all weekend was good as well as y'all week and as well as y'all summer. Also, Sagittarius, this is a genuine reading and this is not everybody's story. It might relate to you, it might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs and there will be messages there for you. Cross watchers, y'all are welcome to my channel, as well as you know what side you fit on in this story, and it's also timeless. Okay, I don't do genuine readings. I mean, I do genuine readings, but I don't do personal readings or any of that. So let's start, Sag. Let's see what's coming in for you guys here, okay? So we have her harvest moon. So a lot of you guys are harvesting at this time here. It has something to do with abundance, gratitude, and completion. The moments of fulfillment and where effectiveness with abundance. Reflecting on your journey and expressing gratitude for the rewards you earned. So a lot of you guys are reflecting on y'all harvest here, and with harvest moon 9 is independent as well. Okay, we also have here blue moon. It says magical moments and bringing unexpected opportunities, a second chance, hidden blessings from the universe, as well as rating opportunities, second chances, and hidden blessings. So somebody might want a second chance with y'all or something like that here. That's serious. A lot of you guys could be harvesting at this time. What's coming in for the sign of Sagittarius? What's the message, Spirit? We have her full moon in Gemini, embracing new connections, exploring ideas with a curious mind, communication clearly, and also adapting with Gemini energy here. Full moon in Gemini. Some of you guys could be around a Gemini or was. We have full moon in Aries. Your confidence and actions are achieving breakthroughs. Action, confidence, and breakthrough. So a lot of you guys are in confident energy here. Releasing, renewal, and empowering with full moon in Scorpio. Letting go of the past and embracing transformation. Stepping into your power. So a lot of you guys are going through a transformation here. And it has something to do with that here. As well as you guys have confidence in yourself as well here. We have full moon in Sagittarius. Freedom and also vision and exploring. Okay, so a lot of you guys are having new connections here with communication and curious her as well her. Okay, some of y'all could have been around a Gemini for some of you guys as well. We have her the day boy and the night girl balance. So a lot of you guys are connected to the moon. Okay, and y'all connected to the moon stages as well here, as serious, and it has something to do with that here. We also have the wild swing declare. So a lot of you guys are getting some type of declare here with this wild swing. Okay, what's coming in for the sign of Sagittarius, sir? What's coming in for the sign of Sag? What's the message? We have her the golden goose thief. So somebody here was a thief to y'all or something like that here with communication. Somebody here is a thief with communication to y'all. And it has something to do with that here. With the dawn of golden hair duality. So somebody here is trying to do some type of duality again here with this Red Riding Hood and the ruins of passage. So someone here is like hating on y'all here. Okay, why y'all loyal her? Y'all are loyal her. But somebody here is trying to steal from y'all here with this duality and ruins. It's like they want y'all, somebody here is doing some type of magic on y'all and want y'all to keep doing the same old thing over and over and over and over while you loyal. That's what it has something to do with her, Sagittarius. Yeah, somebody here playing around her. That definitely is. They playing around her, whoever this is. We have her, I thought we had more time. So somebody here thought that they had more time with y'all or something like that here. Okay. We also have her, if I had cherished you more, would we have made it? So someone here is wondering if they cherished you more, would y'all have made it? Okay. What's coming in? Somebody here's a thief or in communication. So watch out whenever somebody here is saying something to y'all, because they could be a thief. Give me on what's coming in. We have her, do you ever think about me? So somebody here is wondering, do you ever think about them? It has something to do with that her. It has something to do with no one else compares to you. So no one else compares to you, Sagittarius, and it has something to do with that her. This is what the letter somebody here for to get, that nobody could compare to y'all. Because it has something to do with what you searching for is not being what you truly want. So whatever somebody here was searching for her is not what they truly wanted her, and it has something to do with that her. Now somebody here can't compare to y'all, and this is the letter they thought that they was getting because they wanted to search for something else. Yeah, somebody here played around her, Sag. They definitely did. Let's see what else is coming in for you guys here. We have her home, so some of you guys could be in y'all home her. And we also have her star seeds, so a lot of you guys are star seeds in y'all home. What's coming in here for the time? Why is thief her? We have her divine, so the divine knows somebody here is a thief. Yeah, it's like somebody here wondering, is you thinking about them her, but y'all connected to the divine here. It has something to do with they think they can have y'all stuck her, but not somebody her stuck, because somebody her is going to go through a natural disaster, I guess, for thinking that they can make the divine stuck her, and they thought y'all could be close to the divine and they want you to be stuck her. That's why they're going through a natural disaster, her Sagittarius, because it has something to do with they going through a natural disaster. This community is going through a natural disaster, her, and this community is going to go through a natural disaster, her, because it has something to do with relationships, her. They thought that they was in a Six of Wands with their relationships, her, and it has something to do with that, her. A lot of you guys could be a rich girl, her. Y'all could be in a Six of Wands, but somebody here thought they was in a Six of Wands with their relationship, and it has something to do with that, her. Now they see you as a rich girl, her. Now they in they thoughts, her, and they annoyed. Somebody here played around her. A community of people is finna go through a natural disaster for playing with us, Sagittarius, her, because they wanted to sit around her and play with the divine. Yeah, somebody here played around. I told you, a community of people. That's what it has something to do with her, Sagittarius. Somebody here thought that they could be a thief to somebody here that's divine. They thought they could be a thief to somebody here that's divine here. Yeah, okay. Sound good. Sound real good here. Yeah. Because it got something to do with somebody who is annoyed. And it has something to do with who annoyed is this person that got a bad reputation. The people that y'all communicate with is a thief, or y'all could be starting new relationships, or and they ain't nothing but a thief, whoever this is. Yeah, Sagittarius. It has something to do with new perspectives, sir. So you could have helped somebody here look at new perspectives, sir. It has something to do with, you know, somebody here could be looking at new perspectives, sir. You could have helped somebody here look at new perspectives, sir. Because somebody here is tired of going through the same cycles, sir. They're tired of going through the same cycles, okay? So you could be helping them look at a new perspective here, Sagittarius. Somebody here is sick and tired of going through the same cycles, sir. And y'all intuitive her on these cycles. It has something to do with somebody thought that they could target y'all her, and it has something to do with somebody thought they could target y'all. They had that's a bad influence. They thought they could target y'all, but it has something to do with that her, and it has something to do with I hated that I hurted you, but somebody here had it's like somebody here hated that they hurted their baby mama or their baby daddy her. Somebody could have ran back to them with this new expected or something new, but it has something to do with somebody here got some bad habits her, and it has something to do with let's talk about it. Or somebody here could be talking to somebody here about some type of bad habits, but they finna go through a natural disaster her. That's what it has something to do with her. Yeah. What else is coming in for the sign of Sagittarius, sir? It has something to do with you escaping her. You ain't doing it. Yeah. You escaping her. And it has something to do with that, her, because you look at new perspectives. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here is a fake flexer, her, and it has something to do with somebody here could be trying to solid bully y'all, her, that's a fake flexer. But it has something to do with y'all, or a nurturing therapist that grounds her, and it has something to do with I hate that I F this up. Or somebody here hate that they F this up with y'all, and y'all or therapists, her, and grounding. And it has something to do with that. Somebody thought that they could charm y'all, her, but y'all, whoever they thought they could charm y'all, her, y'all spilled the beans on them. And it has something to do with that, her. It has something to do with I don't know if I want this anymore. And somebody, her, whoever that's with their family and they girl, her, they don't know do they want this anymore, because it has something to do with a new beginning, her. Whatever they thought that they was on, her. Yeah, somebody here played around. And they thought that they could solid bully y'all. That stuff dead, man. It's dead here, man. Definitely is. Yeah. This thief here thought that they was going to escape when the divine seen them. This thief here thought that they was going to escape when the divine seen them. And it has something to do with that, her, this thief. But it has something to do with this thief. Do you ever think about me, her, with this communication? You could have communicated with somebody here that was new, and now they want to wonder, do you ever think about them, her? But you looking at new perspectives. That's what it has something to do with her, Sagittarius. You looking at new perspectives. You ain't even looking at this no more. Whoever that thought they was playing this game on y'all, that stuff is dead, man. It's deader than a doorknob. They did this to somebody here that was divine. It's other than divine to see it. It has something to do with power predator. So something is a power predator here with this ego. And it has something to do with somebody here betrayed y'all. They sat around her and betrayed y'all. That's what it has something to do with her. Where it's coming in for the sign of Sagittarius, her. It has something to do with, you know, fairy tales don't exist, Sagittarius. That's what you do know. And it has something to do with that, her growing old together, and somebody here thought that they was that you was gonna do the waiting game with them by growing old together with them. You not remembering of the past memories, and it has something to do with they thought you was gonna have memories of the past, her, and you balanced and aligned. They thought you was gonna have memories of the past and you balance in the line. And it has something to do with that, her. It has something to do with the bookshelf karmic lessons. So a lot of you guys read a lot of books, or y'all already have learned y'all karmic lesson. A lot of y'all are lonely ones, and y'all read a whole bunch of books, her. And that's why it has something to do with this product. Power predator. It has something to do with this power predator, her, finna go through a reckless accident, her. And the reason why is because they finna go through conflict, because they thought that they wanted to have rejected you, her, and you do self-love. They thought that they was rejecting you because you did self-love, her. But somebody here is spying on your creative side, Sagittarius. They reject you because you do self-love, but then they want to spy on your creative side. Somebody here made a poor judgment. That's what they did. They definitely did. They definitely did, Sagittarius. What else is coming in for the sign of Sagittarius? Somebody here is being pulled apart with this fairy tales don't exist. They're being pulled apart, her. Yeah. And it has something to do with that, her. A change is coming, her, and it has something to do with what's this change is coming. Is somebody here telling y'all broken promises. Because it has something to do with y'all was a twin flame in third house, her, with this communication. Y'all was a twin flame. But now they going through emotional abuse, her, with this waiting game. Because they thought that you was going to wait on them. Now they going through emotional abuse, her. And spying on your creative side. Because they thought that they was hating on your creative side, or like they didn't want to deal with your creative side. Yeah. This is what they did to somebody who they did self-love. They ain't want to deal with y'all. They wanted y'all to go through conflict and act like they ain't want to know y'all and reject y'all. You cool on that, Sagittarius. You know what's up. You know thyself. What else is coming in for the sign of Sagittarius, sir? It has something to do with double hidden desires. So somebody here got some double hidden desires, sir. Yeah, whoever this is. Fighting to emotional detaching, not winning her, and somebody here is ready to surrender, but they trying to detach. Somebody here got some bad habits and addictions, her, and somebody here got caught up in a web of lies, her, whoever this is, and somebody here trying to spy on y'all, her, that thought that they could bring y'all conflict. The one that thought that they was go deny y'all is spying on y'all. Yeah, it sound good. What else is coming in for the sign of Sagittarius? We have her healing your heart. So a lot of you guys are healing y'all heart, her. Yeah, with this push and pull, y'all ain't doing. It's like they trying to push and pull on y'all, her, while you healing your heart, her. But it has something to do with somebody, her. You know, fairy tales don't exist. And somebody here got some hidden agendas because it got something to do with y'all are adored and respected her. And y'all are caregivers. You caregivers and you adored and respected. And it has something to do with somebody here got evidence. Now the scare wounds is running deep. They got, this is what they got evidence on, that you a caregiver and you also are adored and respected. So now they going through scare wounds, and the scare wounds is running deep on them. And you know why? Because they got some childhood trauma here. And it has something to do with when you love them unconditionally, they had childhood trauma. Somebody here met they matcher and it got something to do with somebody thought that they could spy on you. But it has something to do with they the ones that they the ones that's going through this conflict here, and they the ones that need to ignore these drugs and addictions and codependency here. That's what they need, because they getting caught up in a web of lies here. And they also is emotionally trying to detach from this, but it look like to me is they ready to surrender, and now they want to surrender to you, and you do self-love. You straight on that while they spying on you. That would look like Sagittarius. They play with a caregiver here. That's who they play with. And you was a good person here and they wanted to play you like a donkey. Yeah, you straight on that. You straight on that because the divine seen it. You heard me? Divine seen it. Look at y'all emperors here stepping in your power. Come on, Sagittarius. Y'all emperors here and they wanted to sit around and play with an emperor. Yeah, okay. Because what it look like to me is they want to work with this emperor. Yeah, they want to work with y'all and y'all emperors here. Yeah, they need to go do that with somebody else. What's else coming in for the sign of Sagittarius? We have the Knight of Wands, fire energy. Come through Sagittarius. We know what's up. We got the 4 of Wands here, and we also got the 5 of Wands. So somebody here thought that they could come in your home and bring you and put you in competition. An air sign, a King of Swords here. But this King of Swords is the one that's going through competition in his home here. This King of Swords. Because it got something to do with this King of Swords here, and it got something to do with the Chariot. It got something to do with the Cancer energy as well here. But it has something to do with somebody who could be driving or something like that here, and it got something to do with the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody here had the 10 of Pentacles with a Leo here. That's a Queen of Cups. Yeah. Okay. What else is coming in for the sign of Sagittarius here? We have her, the Ace of Pentacles. Look at y'all. Y'all coming with that money. Y'all, that's what y'all care about, is y'all paper. Come on, Sagittarius. It got something to do with the Page of Pentacles, and it got something to do with the 7 of Wands. So somebody here could be acting like they want to invest in y'all, but y'all block them. Y'all ain't even dealing with them. I told you y'all empresses here, and y'all block them. And it has something to do with that here. Y'all not just empresses, y'all emperors. And it has something to do with that as well here. And it has something to do with y'all moving the Karma waters. Y'all ain't even got the time. Y'all got new beginnings coming in with this Page of Wands. Why they playing around with y'all? What else is coming in for the sign of Sagittarius here? We have her, the Lovers, Gemini energy here. So it has something to do with a lover here. Okay? And it has something to do with these lovers here. And it has something to do with you closing cycles with lovers. You closing cycles with lovers here, man. Somebody here might want y'all to celebrate with them and be they lover here, but you closing cycles. You know why? Because you know it's a burden here. They only want you to carry their burden, Sagittarius. This is y'all Sagittarius energy here, and they only want your lover want you to carry their burdens. Nah, you ain't carrying their burdens. This is the truth with the Ace of Swords. This is what they thought you was gonna do, is carry their burdens. Yeah. You ain't carrying their burdens. You closing out cycles carrying somebody else's burdens, sir. You don't care if they your lover or not. Your lover need to carry their own burdens. And it has something to do with that, her. It has something to do with these lovers that's in the past, her. So these lovers that's in the past, because it got something to do with they getting hanged, her. And they also in the 7 of Cups, her. They in illusions. They getting hanged with these whole many options they got her. They getting hanged with these whole many options. You know why they getting hanged? Because you walking away. You ain't got the time. I told you that. You ain't got the time. You walking away from options. Like, you ain't got time for that, man. These lovers that's in the past here. Yeah. What else is coming in here? And these lovers in the past want you to give your money to them. It has something to do with that. It got something to do with the Fool, Aquarius energy. A lot of y'all are starting something new here, and you definitely ain't starting nothing in the past. And it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with the 5 of Swords, and it has something to do with the Knight of Cups. So these Knight of Cups that be coming in, y'all go fight. Y'all ain't even got the time for these romantic offers they thought that they was giving to y'all. This is y'all, the Queen of Wands. Y'all ain't taking no romantic offer. They can go do that with somebody else. You know why you ain't taking it? Because you sowing your seeds here. This is what you do. You sow your seeds. That's what it has something to do with, Sagittarius. Queen of Wands. Come on. come through. They don't know y'all, man. They don't know y'all. Let me stop. They don't know y'all. Look at y'all in y'all bag here. That's all y'all care about is being in your bag with this Ace of Pentacles, sir. And these lovers, sir, is in the past. That's where they at. They in the past, sir, with the Six of Cups, sir. They in the past. Because all you want is your money here. And a lot of y'all are starting something new here. For some of y'all can be with a lover. If you know what side you fit on in this story, Sagittarius, but it has something to do with the fool. Yeah, y'all can be starting something new here, and it has something to do with that. But somebody here wants y'all to start something new in the past. You ain't starting nothing new in no past. Whoever this is. That stuff dead, man. We have her, the Page of Cups, romantic offers. I told you somebody here coming in with this Page of Cups and one think that they can give you a romantic offer. You don't want that. You know why you don't want that, Sagittarius, sir? Because y'all in the sun. Y'all in the sun here. You know what's up. And that y'all in the sun here. Y'all ain't got the time. Definitely don't. Give me one on the Page of Wands here. I told you. They try to Ten of Swords, y'all. Look at this. This what they're trying to do is Ten of Swords, y'all here. They want to Ten of Swords, y'all here. Put y'all in competition. These Page of Cups, they acting like they want a romantic offer with y'all. And these Knight of Cups, they only want to Ten of Swords, y'all. Y'all know what's up, Sagittarius. Give me one on the Ace of Pentacles here. It has something to do with the Three of Swords. Not just on top of that, they want a Three of Swords, y'all, but then they want y'all to go through the Ten of Swords. This is what they want y'all to do is go through the Ten of Swords, and they want y'all to go to the Three of Swords. This is what they thought that they was doing on y'all. Could have been a Gemini or another Libra here, but another Gemini and a Libra here finna be heartbroken her. Because this has something to do with they finna get a side with whoever they was working with her. They finna get a towel. And you know why they finna get a towel? Because the Wheel of Fortune is her and it got something to do with a King of Wands. For some of you King of Wands, sir, you getting a towel with whoever you was working with. For some of you Sagittarius males. Because it has something to do with they want to sit around here and put y'all in competition. Now y'all know what's up. Give me one on the lovers. It has something to do with the Ten of Pentacles, sir. So it has something to do with they want a Three of Swords, you Ten of Swords, you because you a Ten of Pentacles, sir. This is what they want to do to y'all. Your own lover want a Ten of Swords, y'all, because y'all 10 of Pentacles, sir. I told you, y'all the 10 of Pentacles, Sagittarius energy. Y'all the 10 of Pentacles. And it has something to do with that her and the Knight of Wands. And it has something to do with that her. And they want to sit around her and 10 of Swords, y'all, her, while y'all the Knight of Wands, her. But it has something to do with the Knight of Pentacles, y'all. Also the Knight of Pentacles, y'all the slowest knight in the deck. And it has something to do with that her. This is what y'all do with y'all past new beginnings. Earth sign might want to have something to do with y'all, but I don't think, no. I don't know. Y'all might mess with the Earth sign, y'all might not. Y'all own family here finna be heartbroken and they finna go through the Ten of Swords. Give me one on the Six of Cups. It has something to do with the Ace of Pentacles, sir. So it has something to do with y'all family, sir, can be given to the past. Yeah, and it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with in the fall her prepare for change, as well as a few months making long term, and it has something to do with the Four of Cups her. So it has something to do with something gonna happen in the fall time her, and something gonna be a missing opportunity for them. You know why? Because y'all the Queen of Wands her. They want to sit around here and want you to celebrate your friends and all. They want you to celebrate, but they want you to carry their burdens. Your friends. Your friends, your family, your lovers want you to carry their burdens. You ain't fit to carry their burdens, Sagittarius. And they want you to be indecisive or carry their burdens, sir. This is what they want. Nah, y'all the chariot. Y'all go keep it pushing. Y'all ain't finna mess with that. Y'all ain't finna carry somebody else's burdens in the fall. I don't know what somebody thought this was. Give me one on the Fool. It has something to do with the moon manifesting your desire. So a lot of you guys are manifesting y'all desires here with this moon core here in a month or so. And it has something to do with the Ace of Cups. Y'all get it yourself. Y'all love yourself. This is your new beginning with this Fool cord. You love yourself her. And you gonna be fulfilled with this Nine of Cups her. I don't know what somebody thought that they was doing. A lot of y'all are fulfilled. Y'all the 10 of Cups. Y'all not just a 10 of Pentacles, y'all the 10 of Cups. That's why some finna be put to rest her with this Four of Swords. Because y'all the 10 of Cups. And it has something to do with that her. Yeah, somebody heard for the gain wisdom. I told you something finna be put to rest her with somebody plans. Because it has something to do with gaining wisdom. This is it. This is what somebody heard for the gain wisdom on in 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah. Everybody around her. So what it like to me is they don't even know about your money. With this moon core, they don't know nothing about your money. This past don't know nothing about your money here. You know why this past don't know nothing about your money here? Because it got something to do with they thought they could 10 of Swords you and you a 10 of Pentacles. They thought they could Ten of Swords you, and you was Ten of Pentacles. And not on top of that, your lover thought that they could do this. This is what your lover thought that they could do, is Ten of Swords you, and you was Ten of Pentacles her. Yeah, okay, sound good. Your lover didn't Ten of Swords you. Your lover family finna go through the Three of Swords though. Your lover family, they finna go through the Three of Swords, and you know why they finna go through the Three of Swords? Because they thought that they could Ten of Swords you, and you a Knight of Wands her. Yeah, somebody here getting served her, man. Yup. This is what they don't see coming. This was a big no-no, whoever that did this. Yeah, they did this a big no-no. Yeah, because whatever they thought that they was going on, y'all, it didn't work out. It got something to do with silence. I told you, y'all don't talk to people. Y'all don't contact people either. Y'all silent and y'all don't talk to them. You know why y'all don't talk to them? This intimacy, y'all don't do intimacy. Give me one on the Ten of Swords. Yeah, I saw doing a family here for to get Ten of Swords to her. Didn't I tell you that? They thought that they Ten of Swords you. A family here for to get a Ten of Swords. Yeah, this family here for to get Ten of Swords like I told you. Because it has something to do with they and they South know her. Clinging on to the past. It got something to do with... It has something to do with a family her that's in they South know her, that's clinging on to the past her, and it has something to do with that her. This family fit to be Ten of Swords, and it has something to do with they got a long way her, cause they in they South know, and it has something to do with that. That's why you ain't talking to these fake frenemies that wear a mask her. You ain't talking to them, and you know why you ain't talking to them? Cause they gotta look in the mirror her. And it got something to do with their emotions. And it has something to do with, that's why they stuck her. These fake frenemies. And it has something to do with that her. Because it has something to do with unconditional love. They thought that they was go, how you stuck her with unconditional love. You realize that. And you know what you realize? You realize that. And it has something to do with they wanted you to be shattered her. But somebody here for to be shattered and go through legal issues. And the reason why they for to go through legal issues is person that got do dirty laundry and dirty money her. For to go through legal issues her. With this going on vacation. Yeah. Because it has something to do with that her and this travel and it's going on vacation. You block that crap. You ain't even dealing with it. This family getting Ten of Swords to her. There's a family for getting Ten of Swords to her. Yeah. Because it has something to do with they wanted you to go through a heartbreak her and you know your self-worth. Yeah, you know your self-worth her. They wanted you to go through a Three of Swords. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with prayer, yield, and hope. So a lot of you guys, y'all pray. That's what helps y'all to have y'all breakthrough. Y'all talk to the Most High and y'all pray. That's why y'all be having y'all breakthroughs her. It has something to do with that. Y'all, somebody here could be acting like they only devoted to y'all and laying up on y'all. But it has something to do with loving unconditionally her and vacation and going on vacation her. Somebody could have traveled to y'all, but it has something to do with somebody here that's traveling for to go through legal issues with it because they dealing with somebody here that do dirty laundry. This is who they dealing with her. Give me one on the Ten of Pentacles. It has something to do with somebody here for to get backstabbed her. Somebody thought that they could backstab you and you know your self-worth, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the Ten of Cups and it has something to do with nurturing and compassionate. Y'all could have been a Ten of Cups with somebody here with this nurturing and compassionate, but somebody here ex-lover and old spark her they travel to, so they travel back to their ex-lover her. That's why they finna have legal issues, because they wanted to go back to their ex-lover. Yeah, when they was fulfilled with you, Sagittarius. Give me one on the Ace of Cups. I told you guys, so do a celebration, gifted and abundant. They try to backstab you, her. You celebration and gifted and abundant, her. And it has something to do with that. Y'all the sun, her. Y'all in the sun while they watching y'all and strolling at night and watching y'all when y'all the sun. And it has something to do with that, her. Somebody got limited furs, her. And it got something to do with y'all ex-lovers and old sports got limited furs. Because it got something to do with this travel and nurturing and compassion in her. It has something to do with the Ten of Cups. Somebody here that be running to their family, but it has something to do with this family here for to go through legal issues her. And the reason why this family, because you love them unconditionally her with this travel. You love them unconditionally her, and they played y'all like a sucker. Even families did this. Give me one on the moon. Yeah, it has something to do with lust, forbidden. Somebody here is forbidding her. And they only wanted to lust off y'all. But it has something to do with these pictures, sir, and want to talk to y'all with this conversation. But it has something to do with they finna go through the dark night of the soul. This is what they open up their heart to go through, the dark night of the soul. Because you went through the dark night of the soul, Sagittarius. And it has something to do with these secret admirers, sir, that try to cock block. That stuff dead too. Because I said do it, you still go and travel and love unconditionally her. And these families, her, finna go through legal issues, sir. This is exactly what they finna go through for playing with a Sagittarius. Yeah. Somebody here played around her. Somebody here, it got something to do with family. And it got something to do with somebody here thought that they could three of swords you her. So, yeah, it got something to do with that her. It got something to do with, excuse me, I'm doing my channel. It got something to do with this Knight of Wands. They thought they could tend to sword you. A family thought. These families thought that they could tend to sword you her. And you a Knight of Wands. These families. But these families her is the ones that's finna get ten of sword to her. That's what these families finna go through, a ten of swords. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with they thought that they could sit around her. You gave to these families with this Ace of Pentacles, sir. And when you gave to these families, sir, it has something to do with they thought that they could three of sword you for money. They thought that they could three of sword you for money, her, and it has something to do with that when you know your self-worth. They thought that they could three of sword you for money, and you knew your self-worth, her. But not on top of that, they thought that they could backstab you, and you were ten of pentacles, her. And they thought that they could do this. Your own lover backstabbed you. Your own lover backstabbed you, Sagittarius. Your family backstabbed you, Sagittarius. Your friends backstabbed you, Sagittarius, and it has something to do with that her. Your own lover try to backstab you, a family try to backstab you. They try to backstab you for your money as well, and it has something to do with that her. But it has something to do with lust her and our celebration, gifts, and abundance. Y'all gifted and abundant her with this Ace of Pentacles her, and they thought you was gonna keep giving to the past. They wanted you to give to the past, sir, with this Six of Cups, sir. And it has something to do with that. They want you to keep giving to the past, sir. But it has something to do with why you celebrating and gifted and abundant her. But it has something to do with they want you to start something new her. And they want you to start your new her by manifesting your desires with lust. Come again? They thought you was going to manifest your desires with lust. They got another thing coming. You ain't manifesting your desires with love for money. Because they want your money. Yeah, okay. They better go do that with somebody else, sir. That's what they better go do. Because this family here finna get backstabbed her for trying to backstab somebody here that was abundant, gifted, as well as celebration her. They thought that they could backstab you her when you was a ten of pentacles and giving to them. Yeah, they better go do that with somebody else. That's what they better go do. Your family, your friends, and your lovers are finna get backstabbed for doing this. Yeah, because it got something to do with something. It's a coffin. It's a coffin. It's an ending. And it has something to do with what's a coffin her is these courtships. You ain't doing no courtship with nobody. What's coming? What's going on with the sign of Sagittarius, sir? It has something to do with somebody here finna be imprisonment. They finna be imprisonment her. And this community here finna be imprisonment. This community of people here finna be imprisonment because you was high honored. You high honored her. And they wanted you to be imprisonment, but this community finna be imprisonment. And it has something to do with that her. Because this community here thought that they was going to have you high honored her in prison. But this community wanted your high honored. That's why it got something to do with justification. That's why they finna get judged her. Because they wanted your high honored. Yeah, sound good. It got something to do with this main male her finna be imprisonment her. This main male. Because it got something to do with this main male and this mature male her is finna be imprisonment. Because it has something to do with they ain't nothing but false persons. And they gotta love her. And it has something to do with that her. Yeah, this mature male her as well with this false person. Now they in they thoughts her. And they can be thinking about you. But what it look like to me is what they thinking about is they kid her. And that's why they finna be inspired. Because somebody here thought that they can run back to their baby mama or their baby daddy. But they gonna be inspired for doing that. That's why somebody here finna be in prison. What else coming in? Somebody here, they thought that they was gonna have you in imprisonment and you sudden wealth. Yeah, that's what it got something to do with her. And it has something to do with gifted her. Y'all sudden wealth and y'all gifted her with this wedding. And they thought that they was gonna have you imprisonment her. You gifted her with this marriage her. Or it has something to do with that, or they wanted you to give gifts to their lover or they counterpart her while you doing the occupation. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Wherever it's talking about a Sagittarius, I know what the hell y'all talking about. A Sagittarius is a hustler. And a Sagittarius has took care of families. A Sagittarius has took care of friends. And a Sagittarius has took care of lovers. And they sat around her and backstab a Sagittarius. Now they go get what they deserve. That fake and phony stuff y'all doing, man, that stuff is dead here. Wanna imprison somebody here that said sudden wealth. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, sir, man. It don't make no sense. That stuff is dead. Because it got something to do with somebody here finna get a towel. Did I tell you that? Somebody here finna get a towel. And you know what towel they finna get? They finna get a towel with her because you gonna still be in success. You still gonna be successful. That's why they gonna get a towel. Because you still gonna be successful. That's what it has something to do with her. Why imprisonment? It has something to do with somebody here with these conditions. They ain't nothing but stuck her. Whoever this is. Yeah. Because somebody here thought that they could be lazy here with this express on you. They thought they could be lazy here with this express on you. Nah, they finna get a towel for being lazy towards you. And it has something to do with that her. They finna get a towel for being lazy towards you. And they gonna get a towel for wearing this mask as well her. Being fake with this 7 of swords, they definitely is. Because it got something to do with this total. They hanging by a thread her by playing with a Sagittarius because they thought they could be lazy towards you. Yeah. Give me one on this main male her. It has something to do with courage. So it has something to do with whatever this main male grew her is going to be stuck. Because it has something to do with these projections her. They love her. Was putting projections out to somebody here that's in the conscious. So you in the conscious of Sagittarius and they thought they could put projections out to you. And it has something to do with that her, this clown. They want to sit around here and be playful. This clown thought that they could put their projections out to you her. And you in the conscious. They may go do that with somebody else. What else is coming in? It has something to do with you connected to the yin and the yang. You connected to the dark and the light. Your dark and your light is connected. You are a maximum energy and you are a feminine energy. You are a feminine energy as well as maximum energy here. I still gotta keep saying this on my channel. Sagittarius is not just an empress. Sagittarius females are emperors as well. We are both. We balance our dark and our light. Yeah. With this control her, somebody thought that they was doing. They thought that they was controlling a lonely one her. That's why somebody her finna be in their mind for playing with this lonely one because they thought that they can control a lonely one. And it has something to do with that her. These couples that be putting up projections her, it's finna be in the mind because they play with somebody her that's in the conscious. Oh. Ooh, they better stop playing with y'all, Sag. They better stop playing with y'all, man. They better stop playing with y'all. Y'all can be seeing 111, 1111. Y'all can be seeing 1111, 29. Yeah, while they sitting around her playing with y'all. And it has something to do with that her spiritual awakening, her my conscious express. So y'all making somebody here go through a spiritual awakening. And it has something to do with ego crush. Y'all making this person go through a spiritual awakening as well as an ego crush. Because it has something to do with our possibilities and challenges each other. So a lot of you guys are making people go through ego crushes when they come across you. Yeah. Because you're making them go through a spiritual awakening for playing with you. Yeah, that's what it look like. Because what it look like is y'all in y'all soul purpose, sir. I discover my life ministry. Y'all in y'all ministry and in y'all soul purpose, sir. Yeah. And it has something to do with peaceful completion. Y'all completing it. While you in your soul purpose, you gonna complete every relationship. If it ain't for you, you ain't doing it. It has something to do with healing journey. I work on myself. For us. So somebody here, they gotta work on themselves to be with you, Sagittarius, so you ain't finna mess with them. Yeah, and they gotta be in their soul purpose. And it has something to do with that here, or you gonna let them go. If they not working on their healing journey, you not gonna mess with them. What it look like to me is destiny fulfilled. So your destiny is fulfilled, Sagittarius, and it has something to do with we complete each other's soul journey. So if they not completing your soul journey, if you not completing their soul journey, you ain't finna mess with a twin flame pain. So you going through twin flame pain with your twin flame, your emotions mirroring your own. So your own twin flame is mirroring y'all her. Because a lot of you guys her, y'all love unconditionally her, and it has something to do with that her, and you also share your purpose. I don't know why they play with a Sagittarius like this. Yeah, somebody here played around. They definitely played around with a Sag her that they should have never played around with her. Yeah. It has something to do with the inner power, the divine father. Divine father, thank you for your conscious, your co-creation, and your world within me. This is Hindu. You all see in the back, Hindu. I'm a Sagittarius, and it has something to do with that here, with this Hindu, the divine father, and it has something to do with that here, and it has something to do with trustworthy friends. Thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people that I can trust and love. You only gonna deal with trustworthy friends. You ain't dealing with somebody that ain't trustworthy. So that's serious. It has something to do with take change of this situation. Moses, y'all taking charge of this situation. Moses. It has something to do with the mother, the wife, the sister, the daughter, the lady of Lilith. It has something to do with stay focused. Y'all staying focused, sir. And it has something to do with her, and it has something to do with the divine father her, and it has something to do with balance. Y'all are divine with the divine father her, and y'all balanced her. And they want to sit around her and play with y'all. Yeah, somebody here played around her. They definitely did. They played around her. The clock of wisdom. Yeah, the time is coming. Yeah, clock of wisdom her, because y'all close to the divine. That's for sure. While they was playing with you. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, it sound good here. Sound real good here. What else is coming in for the side of Sagittarius, sir? We have here Discovery, Leo. So somebody here could be discovering her with somebody here, or they could be with a Leo. We also have her trust, Aquarius energy her. You discover, and then somebody here wants you to trust her, Aquarius energy. Yeah. It has something to do with transgression her, Aquarius energy her. Somebody here ain't nothing but a snake her. Yeah. That's why somebody here going through a wrath. And it has something to do with this wrath or these whole bunch of people here. That has something to do with waiting her with Capricorn energy here. Yeah. And it has something to do with her. And it has something to do with passion and Aries energy. What's coming in for the side of Sagittarius? Somebody here ain't nothing but a snake here. You heard me? Nothing but a snake here. All up in your energy. It got something to do with the singing of the wild. So the singing of the wild her. And it has something to do with gathering the tribe. So you gathering your tribe. The right tribe that you're supposed to be around. Nurturing spirits. So somebody heard that's earth side her thinking that they doing something on y'all. This snake her. And thought she was going to ground into y'all with this nurturing spirit her. Yeah, and it has something to do with that, her, this earth sign, but it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with this nurturing the spirit, but it has something to do with the warrior of the heart. Look at y'all being this bird with this warrior of the heart, and it has something to do with a shift shifter, her, that's all up in your energy, this earth sign that's a shift shifter, her, that's all up in your energy, her, this shift shifter, her, the spirit of the north. It can have something to do with an earth sign as well. They got earth or air in their chart her. Yeah, this air spirit. Yeah, that's sitting around her playing with y'all as well as this earth spirit. Yeah, okay. Y'all go play with somebody else like that. That's what it has something to do with. You can't be in somebody else's spirit. This snake her that thought she was doing something on y'all. This snake need to go find her some business. Stop trying to take your destiny and get in her own destiny, or he need to get in his own destiny. Not in your destiny. You in your destiny. You in your soul purpose. You in your healing journey. You in your destiny fulfilled. Yeah, they better go do that with somebody else. Because what it look like to me is holding your center. Look at y'all holding y'all center here. And it has something to do with this earth sign. Her thought she was going to be in your energy. Yeah, okay. Sound good. Sound good. She try to do some root work on y'all, Sagittarius, and it has something to do with that. But see, somebody heard the third ray of creation and intelligence. Y'all got out of that. Whatever she thought she was rooting into something, y'all got out of it. And it has something to do with that, her Sagittarius. It has something to do with the divine talented. Y'all talented her. And y'all got the key of light. And it has something to do with that, her. And not just that, y'all protected her and they thought that they was doing groundwork on y'all. And y'all earth angels her. That stuff dead. Take care, Sagittarius. Bye-bye.